Mr. Robot is about a lonely, socially anxious hacker named Elliot Alderson. Elliot gets involved with a group of hackers that call themselves F Society.
Fuck society.
F Society is plotting to overthrow the largest bank in America by erasing the debt from all of their clients. But just like America, Elliot has some problems of his own. In order to convey Elliot's world of loneliness, anxiety, and paranoia, cinematographer Todd Campbell decided to take a risk and break from a traditional style of cinematography. Campbell uses unconventional shots that break the so-called rule of thirds and contain large amounts of negative space. Rather than using the rule of thirds, he appears to use lower quadrant framing. He also uses very shallow depth of field in order to make the negative space less distracting. Therefore, we can focus on the character, even though he or she only takes up a small percentage of the screen. Campbell doesn't use this technique the entire time, but he deliberately uses them in order to emphasize the feelings of a scene. Tony Zhu of Every Frame a Painting claimed that the cinematography of the show was just a gimmick repeated over and over. But it's not a gimmick, it's a style, and it's a style that happens to work particularly well with this specific story. For example, when shooting conversations between two characters, rather than using the rule of thirds, Campbell places one character in the lower right quadrant and the other in the left. Rather than using leading room to create a sense of space between the characters, he uses a technique called short-sighting that makes it seem as though the characters' faces are super close. But by placing each character in his or her own shot, it also creates a sense of loneliness, even when their faces are super close.
Do you feel alone?
Todd Campbell explains that short-sighting is unnerving, and it further accentuates how fucked up Elliot's world is.